Lindsey, you might have had a sense of what this team could do and how good this team might be, a month ago, 2 months ago. But what's it been like these last 3 weeks, kind of seeing it on the field and seeing the success you guys have been able to have?
Yeah, I mean, coach always tells us to stay in our process, and I think our team does a really good job of doing that. And it's been cool to see that translate into competition and on the road has been super awesome to see. And also, we have a lot of fun while we're doing it. So trust the process, have fun, and we just really enjoy that process, and it's all in itself. So yeah.
Seeing the step up in competition the past weekend, what was your biggest takeaway from what you've seen out of this team when they're facing those ranked opponents?
Yeah, we also talk a lot about having a faceless opponent, treat everybody the same and stay within ourselves. And I think we did a really good job of that this weekend. And also we kind of passed our energy around from offense to defense to pitching. Everybody had each other's backs, which was super, super cool. And we had a lot of good team wins.
Speaking of wins, though, but individually, you had some pretty successful days out on the mound. How was that? How did that feel to have that success? And then off of that, one thing I've noticed with you in particular, but the staff as a whole, but you guys aren't afraid to not just pass the ball, but do it like willingly. Like it seems like you understand, like I'm not having my best stuff. Coach is going to call me and someone's going to come in and pick me up. And then the next day or maybe the next game, you're in that same position where you're coming back in and taking over for someone else. Could you speak about that as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Special shout out to our bullpen and especially Elise and Taylor. They both threw amazing this weekend. And I think I'm super grateful and blessed to have the success that I did this weekend. But I also know that that wouldn't be possible without the rest of the staff or Coach Lombardi. So having that group in my corner, I'm extremely blessed and grateful. It's made me better as a pitcher. And plus knowing that you can come into any situation or come out of any situation, knowing that your teammate's going to have your back is huge. I'm super, super close with my bullpen mates, if you will. And yeah, they're really awesome and hard workers, and I'm super, super blessed to have them in my life.
What's your sense of anticipation for getting to play here finally?
I cannot wait. I am so, so excited. And I think the rest of the girls are just as excited as I am as well.
It feels like the accolades have been kind of piling up for you guys over the last couple of weeks, especially with you in particular. I mean, is it stuff that you pay attention to? Is it used as fuel? Or, I mean, what's your kind of thinking about that kind of thing whenever it comes in?
I think as a team, what we do is we kind of recognize little wins, we celebrate them, but we also move forward. We know that tomorrow's a new day. There's going to be new competition each weekend, and that's what we have to keep our eyes fixed on. For me personally, I kind of take a similar approach. I'm very grateful and thankful to be recognized. However, I still have a lot more work to do, and I look forward to doing it.
When you left Virginia Tech last year, things didn't quite work out. You were looking for a new place to go. What were your expectations or hopes in a new program, and how has the success you found here matched up to what your expectations were?
Yeah, I'll start by saying I'm super thankful for the opportunities I was given at my previous school. Obviously, I wouldn't have ended up here without them. But I think Coach Lombardi was super, super straightforward and honest with me during my recruiting process. I told her I wanted to get better, and she said, okay, how can we make that happen? Let's do it. And that was kind of my expectation. I don't know if there was there was a set expectation from Coach Lombardi. I don't think I had to envision anything because it was already laid out on the table for me, which I was super, super thankful for. And with that, it's been applied into me coming into Oregon. I told her I wanted to get a drop ball, and that's the first thing we started doing. I just gave her kind of a list of things I wanted to improve on and how I wanted to help my future team, and she's really helped me accomplish that. So I'm super thankful for that as well. I don't think there's anything else you could really ask for besides having a coach that's willing to help you grow and also care for you at the same time. It's awesome, and it's a lot of fun.